Hi, I'm Mark Green with the Oklahoman in Washington. The sobering economic news of the past week or so has really brought home a point about presidential campaigns, at least for me. And that's the almost complete lack of candor from the two guys running for the highest office in the land. Face it, neither Barack Obama nor John McCain knows what to do about the financial sector meltdown any more than anyone else. Yet neither one could ever bring himself to admit it. And that's the problem. We experience months and months of an election campaign and hardly get a sense of the candidates as real people, working through issues and problems, painfully so sometimes, like everyone else. I wonder what would happen if just once a candidate looked in the camera and said, "You know, I really don't have all the answers on that situation." More than likely, they'd be eviscerated. The other guy would have an attack ad out in 30 minutes with an announcer noting that candidate X says he doesn't have a clue. Vote for candidate Y. Still, I'd like to think Americans would find self-revealing honesty from a candidate refreshing and interesting. You know, here's a guy who's humble and realistic about his abilities, and he's leveling with the rest of us as though we're all adults and we can have an adult conversation together about the nation's most pressing problems. But it doesn't work that way. Remember when McCain slipped up a few months back and said he didn't know as much about economics as he should? It didn't take long for Team Obama to put up an ad saying McCain doesn't know anything about the economy. So much for candor. Now, we all want leaders who are in touch with their core principles on the government's role and things like that. Nobody wants to vote for someone who doesn't know himself or what guides him. But unfortunately, the way modern campaigns are run, there's no room for a candidate to show any uncertainty about what they think or what they would do. As a result, we're buffeted by distortions for months on end. Candidates are packaged as having no doubts, none, and all the answers. This is a knock on Obama, who is depicted by McCain as a lecturing professor who knows everything. Real people aren't like that. I suppose it all gets back to us, the voting public. Little gaffes are punished severely. Gerald Ford probably lost the 1976 election to Jimmy Carter with a single debate bobble when he said Eastern Europe wasn't dominated by the Soviet Union. Ford wasn't that clueless. He just made a mistake under the glare of the television lights. But his polling numbers plummeted. So we get what we pay for in a sense. Caricatures of people running for office who don't make mistakes, have infinite knowledge and wisdom, and absolutely no misgivings about their abilities. Of course, that's not reality, which is why campaigns often seem so unreal, as well as unsatisfying.